Let's talk about 5 ways to increase your revenue really fast. First way is going to be by raising your prices. Most massage therapists are not charging enough for their services, period. It can take a really long time until you get to a point where you are feeling like you're actually charging your worth. This mostly comes from confidence in your ability and your skill, which you can get by taking classes or learning new things or reading business books and sales and changing your mindset around money. But whatever you need to do to get to the point where you are charging higher prices in your practice, I highly suggest that you do it. One of the best things you can do is just jump your prices up $20 and then work on the mentality later. This is something you can easily do for new clients coming in the door because they have no idea what your old prices were. So it really doesn't matter to them that just 2 weeks ago you were charging $60 and now you're charging $80. The jump can be scary, but what I've found after every time I've increased my prices is it is not as big of a deal as I am personally making it. Sometimes all you got to do is just take the leap. The second way to increase your revenue fast is by increasing the number of hours per day that you can work. In massage therapy school, I was taught that 3 to 4 hours a day is a full-time job. That may be enough income when you're on your own and you're charging $100 an hour, and $400 a day is not bad if that's all that you need. But if you're working for somewhere else or you're just starting out in your business, you're probably not charging $100 an hour or more. And it's time for you to start increasing the number of hours that you can do per day. The way that you do this is simply by pushing yourself a little bit more consistently, right? You start out, okay, now you're only doing 3 hours. Next week, let's try to throw in one day where you're doing 4 hours and then go back to 3. And then let's do 2 days where you're doing 4 hours and so on and so forth. And you continue to grow your tolerance towards massages just like you would grow a muscle, right? I don't start out being able to curl or bench press 225 pounds, right? I get there slowly over time. I don't just jump from 135 pounds to 225 pounds overnight. No, I work at it. I slowly build the muscles, and then that 225 pounds eventually becomes easy, and it's the same way with massage. Now, a couple of things that are going to help is if you have a healthy diet, drinking plenty of water, and you're exercising and strengthening. If you're not doing those things, I'm going to say it, you don't really have a long time in this career anyways. You have to take care of yourself. You have to make yourself a priority. And if you're not getting massages and taking care of you, how can you expect your clients to do the same thing? The third thing you're going to do is you're going to upgrade your client to more time in the session, right? Clients might have booked an hour or an hour and a half. While they're on the table, you can simply just ask them, hey, you know what? I have time for an hour and a half. I have time for 2 hours. Did you want to take advantage of that and upgrade to another half hour or another hour longer? I could really use some more time to focus on this area. Did you want to upgrade to more time? And that's it. Almost 50% of the time, I get somebody to say yes to that question. Now, you don't have to just do this out of nowhere. I really typically only do this on people that I actually need more time. They booked an hour and there's just no way I'm going to be able to get to all their issues. This is an easy upgrade to do. It's super easy. You just have to ask the question. And almost always, as long as they are enjoying your massage, they're going to say yes to this question. The fourth thing is you're going to upgrade your clients to aromatherapy, hot stone, cupping, or some sort of enhancement to the session that you can charge a little bit more for and increase your revenue per session. Aromatherapy is one of my favorite upgrades because there's tons of benefits for the client depending on which oil you use. It does not increase my time that I have to work on somebody, and I can charge more for it. This is a great way to increase your revenue without increasing your time that you have to work on somebody or your hours that you're working per day. Depending on the prices you're charging, just upgrading 2 people per day can equal 9 massages a month. And that's pretty freaking sweet. The fifth thing you're going to do is you're going to start selling products. This is a super easy way to increase revenue, again, without increasing your hands-on hours that you're working. I sell Theracanes, I sell lacrosse balls, I sell Deep Blue Rub, which is a pain relief cream. I will sell pillows. I tried to get a wholesale thing for some of these pillows that I really like. There's almost no limits on products that we could sell. You could sell cups for people to use at home. There's tons of products out there that we can sell that would benefit the client at home, that are not difficult to sell or too high price. I used to sell massage guns. I did pretty well with that for a while until they became a little too popular. The hardest part with selling products is you have to sell products. You cannot just put products up on a shelf and expect them to leave. Will it happen here and there? Yes, but not enough. Products will sell, but you have to be the one to talk about them. You have to be the one to recommend them. And when you do that, they sell. I sell one bottle of Deep Blue for $45. 2 of those basically is adding another hour of massage onto my revenue. So I would much rather sell 6 bottles of Deep Blue and increase my revenue just like I did 3 hours of massage than have to do 3 hours of hands-on massage. Matter of fact, I'd rather do both. I'd rather do those hands-on massage and sell that Deep Blue to each one of those clients. The key to selling products is to making sure whatever you're recommending and whatever you're selling is something that you, 1, actually believe in, and 2, you want to make sure that you keep the focus on what the customer receives and not the money that you get. A lot of times we can really get into our own head and start thinking about, oh, well, it's $45 and I don't want to charge them more money and all this, but you're taking away the opportunity to benefit the client with something that can actually help them at home. Keep the focus on the client and what they get and stop focusing on what you get so that you can serve your customer well. Have these 5 things in your mind with every customer that you have, and I guarantee you, you're going to increase your revenue in your business, right? If you raise your prices, you should always be thinking about, am I charging what I actually feel like I'm worth? A lot of times we don't. We undercharge because of our confidence levels. Can I upgrade this client to more time? Can I do more massages in a day? Is there any aromatherapy enhancements or hot stone enhancements that could benefit this client? And do I have any products that the client could take home so they can continue to get the benefits that they receive today at home? Do these things and your revenue is absolutely going to go up. Hope you enjoyed these tips. Thank you so much.